Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the growing conversation around loneliness and modern relationship struggles, and why more people online are calling it a serious social issue. But first, make sure to subscribe before we jump into it.
Do you want to go on a date with me? Okay, sorry.
Currently taking future husband applications for my best friend, this gorgeous girl who thinks there are no good men left out there in the world. My husband and I have taken it on as our personal mission to be sure we find her a good guy. More fun than you could ever imagine she is, and she's a stunner.
We all know that more fun than you could ever imagine usually ends up being code for non-stop drama and a complete headache.
Where are the blue-collar men when they're not at work? Because they're rarely at the bar, they're not on Hinge, like, I can't find them anywhere. Sometimes at Buffalo Chip, but that's about it.
They're at home enjoying their hobbies, their own space, and the peace that comes without constant drama or stress. Sometimes quiet comfort is worth more than chasing chaos.
Oh what? I'm sick of it! Why do people lead you on? If you don't want me, just tell me! Stop! Just say something! Just say something! Because why are we going back forward asking you, oh, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? The same thing we were doing 2 minutes ago, sweet fucker!
This must be that emotional intelligence everyone keeps talking about. The way it's being shown here definitely leaves people questioning what that term even means anymore.
And I'm still single. Okay? I can do a backflip. I can do a backflip and I'm still single? Whoa! For what reason? Are you okay? I'm not okay! What do you mean? What do you mean I can handstand? I can handstand! And I'm still single! I have abs! And I'm still single! Yeah. Yeah. I can do the splits on it! And I'm still single! I do my own taxes! I'm still single!
Well, she definitely has talent, just not in the areas that actually build a healthy relationship. Some people get really good at attention, drama, and online validation, but struggle with honesty, loyalty, and communication. And in the long run, those are the qualities that matter far more than clout or temporary attention.
Why am I single for Christmas? I don't understand. I'm a hard worker, I'm pretty, I have a 20-year-old body, and yeah, I'm just confused, like, why I'm single for Christmas. But
Wanting to feel young is normal, but unrealistic expectations can create disappointment. At some point, confidence has to come from self-awareness and reality, not fantasy.
I'm sorry. Ha! Isn't it crazy? Isn't it wild when a man asks you, hey, I like you. I want to go, I want to hang out with you. Okay, what do you want to do then? What do you want to do? You want to take, well, what do you want to do? No, what do you want to do? You asked me! You asked me! What the f*** do I have to make the plan? You asked me!
They really don't want to put in any effort at all. Even something as simple as making a basic suggestion feels like a struggle, as if it's too much to ask for.
Really don't understand how I can't get like a healthy, normal relationship when I'm like the ultimate jackpot. I have like 7 different personalities. I have hardly any emotion. I'm the most unemotionalist person, completely unjealous, like not a jealous bone in my body. And I change my hair like every few days. So essentially it's like sleeping with a different woman every night. And that's obviously what every man wants, right? I mean, from my experience it is. So I don't understand. Help me out. Help me get it.
Maybe it's the fact that I counted at least 10 different red flags in just 40 seconds. Everything was piling up so quickly that it became impossible to ignore what was really going on.
Oh, are you sure? Because I'm like looking for a husband. I was wondering if you wanted to. That's a good pickup line though.
Oh, thank you. I do try. We call it Riz. We call it Riz over here. Yeah, you respect the Riz.
Yeah, I respect the Riz.
Are you not looking for a wife though?
I don't mind, you know, like basically if I find love anywhere, I won't mind.
Oh.
But it's just love that matters.
Oh, do you think like we could be in love then?
Maybe if I spend more time with you.
Do you know what? Maybe we should go on like a little date. I really love going on shopping dates at the moment.
Oh, you look expensive.
Are you like rich?
No, sorry.
Oh.
If you're looking for rich, I'm not the one.
Oh, I am, yeah. Love or money?
Yeah, I love money though.
You love money?
Yeah,
oh my
of
God,
course.
me too. Yeah, actually.
That's my friend here.
Oh, hey, are you rich?
No accountability, no hesitation. The focus went straight to the money. That kind of reaction raises serious questions about priorities and intentions.
Me too. I'm going too. Let's go. Let's find this guy. Come on, let's go.
We saw this hot guy on the trail running, and the girls decided that they're gonna go ask him if he's single for me. Oh my God, this is what is going on in my life. I guess I should run too. He is, where is he? He's coming, he's gonna appear. Oh, there he is. Where's the girls? They're right here.
If that man has any sense, he'll start picking up the pace right now, because things are clearly not going in the right direction at this speed.
Bring back yearning!
Okay, and men will bring that back as soon as a lot of you bring them something to yearn for.
Sorry, but no man is going to be impressed by someone turning every frustration into a loud TikTok rant. It just doesn't come across the way they think it does.
Scariest rejection therapy I ever have. I'm gonna ask a stranger to go to my sorority date party with me. Not only is there a fat chance of getting rejected, if they say yes, I have to spend a whole night with this person. Like, that's so scary. Excuse me? Hi, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Hi, very random question. My sorority invite is tomorrow and I don't have a date. Would any of you want to be my date tomorrow?
I'm gonna be celebrating his birthday.
Damn. Excuse me? So random, but my sorority invite is tomorrow and my date canceled. Would either of you want to go to a sorority invite with me?
I can't tomorrow.
No?
I
Okay.
can't tomorrow. I'm sorry. I can't do it tomorrow.
Okay, no
Sorry
worries.
about that.
Have a good day. Everyone said no.
She's expecting way too much, way too fast, and that kind of mindset usually leads to disappointment. That pressure often ends up working against her more than helping her.
My problem is every guy I meet, I'm like, you don't want to do enough with your life.
No, because you
compared to you.
don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, some people, they're not that advanced into the phase of their life that they're in. They don't.
We all know the type. She's not really building anything with someone, just expecting to meet a finished outcome at the end without putting in the process.
I'm Lisa. I'm looking for love, and I'm trying to find it alongside of one of the San Francisco Bay Area's busiest highways. I wish I could say that this sounds a little bit less questionable the more I elaborate on it. That's just not the case.
It's been months since I've been on a date. I can't even get men to talk to me on any of the apps. It's time for a bold move. I don't need a lot of men. I just need to find the right one. And I know he's out there.
I checked, and the website looks real. Any takers in the comments? Drop your thoughts below. Curious to see who's actually going to try it and who's just watching from the sidelines.
Realize that I have to actually leave my house to find a husband. Oh, like the husband isn't going to come to my front door unless he is one of my delivery drivers. But no, I do actually have to go out, talk to people.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. You don't really build connections by avoiding people or staying on the sidelines. You have to actually engage to meet anyone.
Man, honestly, I saw like 3 hot men today in my hot yasa class, like my hot yoga class. Why don't we say anything? Why do I have to be the one to say something? I understand. It's so uncomfortable to like go up to someone cute and be like, hey. Because for every person that is like on TikTok being like, well, you can approach a man, like, I have been. And are the men just gonna be like, hey, do you wanna grab a coffee? Hey, what's your name? Hey, do you go to this class a lot? Like, there are so many ways to slide in, and I'm kind of low-key pissed off that I'm like upset that I didn't say something to a man. What do you mean? Why do I feel like I have to approach a man? Why can't the man just do it? Because it just hits even worse, and it's even more embarrassing when the girl shoots her shot, like when she already shouldn't be, and then the man's like, oh, I actually had a girlfriend.
Is approaching someone really more embarrassing than posting something like this on her socials? At some point, it just comes down to perspective.
And I feel like the only way I can do that is by going out of my house and making an effort. So today, that's what we're doing. I'm going to go work in a coffee shop today. We're gonna see if there's any cute men, any eligible bachelors there. And I'm gonna take you guys along. This is the makeup. It looked a little crazy on the inside, but I think we look cute, and I wore a Brave shirt, so they think I'm into sports. Okay, so that was a bust. There were just white women in there.
The gym feels like too much work, approaching feels like too much work, so everything gets labeled as too hard. But that's more about mindset and motivation than anything else.
Is changing a lot, and even when we see a guy out that we think is cute, a lot of times they won't even walk up to us because they're intimidated.
And I don't know,
and like that's weird to me because I don't know. I think that's part of being a female is you want to feel like you're being chased.
I feel like guys do the chasing, and girls like I'm the tequila, not the lime. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to I'm not gonna chase. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna chase you.
You'd probably need a whole bottle of tequila just to get through that last one. It already sounds like a situation full of chaos and stress, not something anyone would willingly sign up for.
I go into Lansdowne Pub in Fenway. A friend dares me to come up to this guy that's wearing bunny ears. I'm fine. I come up to him and I'm like, oh, can I put on your bunny ears? He's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh, where'd you get them from? My fiance. I'm humiliated. I immediately walk away, and then guess who comes up to me? The fiance. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to make things awkward, but I saw that you went up to that guy over there, and I want to know what he said to you. We've been in a really rough patch, and I just want to know what he said to you. I said, girl, he said that he had a fiance. Like, trust. I immediately turned my around, and then I saw him walk away. She drug him out. Mind you, he was standing alone completely by himself at the bar, and I was definitely noticing it was just him. I don't know where she went. She must have been in the bathroom, and I just caught him at the wrong time. I feel bad.
That's a lot of drama over something as simple as a fluffy headband. It's being treated like a major issue when it really isn't that serious.
15 of me trying to find my future husband, and today we're in Home Depot. This is the outfit. So let's see what we can find. Okay, I'm by this machine right now, waiting to see if anybody comes over here. You know, someone who can help my life out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but all jokes aside, I'm literally too shy for this, so... And then I'm wearing a dress today, so... Nobody's team. But yeah, y'all, I'm too shy for this, so let me go to another aisle. Okay, y'all, I don't know if it's my Home Depot, but it's literally empty as hell in here. Literally. So, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I will come back tomorrow, or I'll try a new location.
She's clearly doing something differently, because you'd assume a place like Home Depot would be an easy spot to meet someone who's into building and hands-on work.
The more I'm looking, the harder I feel it's to find a boyfriend or husband. I don't know, there's still guys in the world still like a petite Asian girl. I have a small face, small hands, small arm. I have a small waist, small everything. If there's someone who like a small petite Asian girl, can you please comment down below, let me know?
Everything seems minor compared to the amount of attention the situation is drawing. Sometimes the reaction becomes bigger than the issue itself.
In my life where I want a husband, but then I think, okay, there's no way I can get everything from one man, right? It's like I need one guy to bang me, one guy to cook for me, one guy to make me laugh, one guy to build furniture for me. So maybe I'm not looking for a husband, maybe I'm looking for a staff. Like, am I trying to build a relationship, or am I trying to build an LLC empire?
This looks like something that needs self-reflection first. Maybe even a bit of professional guidance to sort things out properly.
approach women anymore. I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in. He won't look at anyone. Literally no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other. Everyone's heads down and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single? I feel like I give off the most approachable vibes. I'm always smiling, looking pleasant, not looking at my phone. I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached.
She could either try taking a more direct approach or keep talking about it on TikTok and hope something changes. Not sure that second option really moves things forward.
But this is the most single that I've ever been. No dates, no talking phases, phone just dry. Somebody was to call me right now, I already know who calling me. And although I am enjoying my peace, I have to admit it get lonely sometimes. So God, whatever you're doing in this season, please don't do it without me.
You know it's getting rough when even the usual scam callers have stopped trying. That's when you know something's definitely off with the situation.
And I see a very handsome guy, dark hair, mustache, hat. And I stare at him and smile. And he smiles back. I'm like, okay. And we lock eyes. The whole time at the gym. The entire time at the gym. We're locking eyes.
Yeah, he never approaches her. That's the whole theme of the video. He never comes up to her. And what's so crazy is at the end of the video, she says this.
Walking right behind me, and he just passes me. And this happened 2 times. I'm like, what are we doing here? Did you get nervous? Or why are we looking at each other and then you say nothing?
And I don't get how you're confused because you did the same thing that he did. You both equally looked at each other and smiled and both equally did not approach. But I don't know if this girl's one of those girls. The people are going to be like, but it's a guy's job. It's the guy's job because men and women, we have specific roles in society. But at the same time, we're equal but we have completely different roles. You smiling and looking at somebody does not indicate for sure that you.
After years of mixed signals around dating and approach behavior, a lot of guys have become more cautious about taking the first step. What used to feel normal now feels like a risk for many, and that's changing how people interact in dating overall.
Women already know what they want.
God damn, so they don't even support them trying to get husbands or nothing. They in competition with them. They telling all the men, F them young girls, come get us. We still out here. Why you still out here though? You weren't supposed to still be out here, being in competition. You supposed to be quilting and crocheting something for the grandchildren and sitting back chilling. Like you supposed to be good already. Why are you still trying to be in competition and throw wrenches in the game of the young ones who still trying to find a man? That's heartbreaking.
These women. Some people say they're very clear about what they want, but the real question is whether both sides actually understand each other's expectations. In dating, miscommunication is often the bigger issue than intent itself. And when it comes to social settings, things like expectations, signals, and how people play the game can easily get misunderstood depending on the environment.
Disrespectful my mom is. So I was like, hey mama, like, are you gonna be my Valentine this year? She goes, no babe, that's what boyfriends are for. I was like, okay, well, where do I get a boyfriend from? She said, I don't know, figure it out. Ma'am, what?
Sounds like she got a bit of tough love from her mom, the kind meant to push her out of her comfort zone and encourage her to go after something more real and meaningful.
Like, where are people finding their boyfriends? Because, like, I've tried the bar, I tried college, I tried the dating apps. I go to the grocery store once a week. Haven't found them there. So what do now? Stay at home in my bed. And I personally kind of expect him to just show up at my door and be like, hey, I'm here. Unrealistic, I know. Let a girl dream, let a girl be delusional. But where are we finding men that we want to date and we want to marry?
She's not going to meet anyone just staying in the same routine, that's for sure. At some point, effort and real-world interaction have to come into play.
For toxic energy, so I think there's still some more healing that I need to do, because when I look back on all of these energies, it's a shame. I gave them so much time and there were sweet energies that I didn't. And so now I see those sweet energies getting married and starting families. I'm just like, dang, that probably could have been me if I recognized the security in those individuals at the time. And like now I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that now. I'm aware that there's something going on. There's something wrong.
What do you think it is that attracts you to like toxic energy?
I think they just seem really exciting at first. The chemistry is incredible. And they don't even always be fine. It's not even that like they're sexy or something. I mean, well, they're sexy, but they don't be the finest things I've ever seen. A lot of the sweeter energies that I felt like weren't for me. I felt I could see myself falling asleep a little bit on the phone. So I don't know if that's like, if boring is good or not. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Like,
some people find calm and stability boring, while others are more drawn to intensity and emotional highs. The challenge is recognizing when something is healthy versus when it's just familiar chaos repeating itself.
I'm just so easy and going, like, oh my God. My throat is just so empty and clear, like, oh my God. I just need a whole pineapple.
The fact that she's comfortable doing this in public is surprising to some people. It definitely sparks debate about what should feel normal versus what crosses a line in public behavior.
I'm at the hockey game. I'm looking for my future husband, and I haven't found him yet, but there's some hotties here. I want to munch someone's face off.
Forget hockey. This situation feels like a completely different game entirely, and not everyone is even playing by the same rules or expectations.
Up to like 3 years now, and sometimes that's really lonely. And although there was like the situationship guy and I've been on like a few dates and stuff, I've not been in anything that even resembles a relationship, and that can be really difficult. And even when you've got a life you love, and like I've got loads of friends and family and hobbies and interests and passions, sometimes it is really lonely. And you know, you get these people who are like, oh, you know, you'll find it when you're least expecting it. It's like, cool, but when is that going to be? And there is nobody knocking on my door except the postman, and well, he's old and I don't want the postman. So I think you sometimes have to put effort into finding somebody and effort into finding your person, because if you're just sitting around waiting for it, it's unlikely to happen. So just know, even when you've got like a life you love, even when you're happy being single, sometimes it's really...
Sometimes. I don't know, but for some reason, I'm just not buying it. Something about it just doesn't add up, and it's hard to take it at face value when things feel inconsistent.
So lucky, you guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how to get back in these streets so I can figure out, so 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting. Like, my friends helped me make a Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there like a magazine going through like clothing. That's what it feels like. And it's like, I don't want that. And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Maybe choices from the past can end up shaping the options people have later on. Either way, decisions always come with consequences. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more.